Hey guys, RPM here. Hope you're doing well. Having a really great day. In this video, I need to build a bunch of open air mining rigs because I need heat at my new place again. As some of you may have seen the video recently where I did move over some mining rigs and I guess some ASICs as well because my house is pretty cold, and with the snow that's been happening outside, the temperatures have dropped even more. So I need to bring more mining rigs to heat up my place, and they need to be open air mining rigs. So I have a few requirements, and we're gonna build some rigs today in this video, and then in another video I'm gonna bring them over and I'll just show you guys I guess the temperature differences. So we will go to the barn in a second, but just a few requirements I need to have for these open air mining rigs. I need to make sure that they are not loud. Thinking of building rigs that are maybe RTX 3070s and less, because anything higher than that, they're going to require more power. Obviously, they're going to generate more heat, like 3070 Ti's, 3080s, 3090s, and then potentially those fans are going to run a lot higher and produce a lot more noise. And then with that, I need to make sure I am not going to utilize like the HP server PSUs with these open air mining rigs, because these little guys are pretty loud. The little like 20 mil fans in here, they produce a high pitched noise, so that doesn't bode well for bringing it into a house that I'm going to be living in. You guys know my 3070 Ti rig is actually using two 1200 watt server PSUs, and that's actually generating a lot of noise. I may bring that rig out or just change the power supplies to ATX power supplies, like my white 3060 Ti rig, which we're gonna bring to my new house. I just need to put the other 3060 Ti, the white one that I have in my 30 series, all 30 series rig here. So it's sitting right there. So I'm gonna take that out, put it into the white rig, and we're gonna bring that. And then I have a mining cave open air rig here, 6 GPU rig with a 1600 watt PSU. So I'm hoping that this will run on 120 volts. It does say 100 to 250 volt max, so I'm assuming 120 volts should be okay on this power supply. That will populate this rig with another 3 3060s, and I have other 3060s in my Octominer here, so I'll move those over later. All right, you guys know my requirements. Let's go to the barn and let's get some more open air rigs. I'm glad I kept all of my open air rigs. Well, I'm not going to use all these, but some of you guys may remember all of these mining frames. We have done so many builds in the past. Oh my god, this is my one from like 2018, my gold aluminum angled wooden frames from Home Depot I built custom back then. Man, legendary mining frames. Okay guys, so I see a couple here that have ATX power supplies. I think this used to be my 3080 rig, but then there are some here that do have the HP server PSU, so that's probably not gonna work. I'm probably not gonna utilize this. This is the AAA wave one with all the crazy amount of fans. I don't think I need much fans because I want all the heat to, like, you know, disperse natively, ambiently. So I have another one here. This is the mining cave frame with a, looks like a ATX style PSU, so that should be maybe quiet, hopefully. And this is an 8 GPU, and you know what? I'm thinking of putting the 8 3070 blowers right here. You guys may have saw earlier, and yeah, I think these 8 would go perfect on that open air rig, assuming the power supply can handle it. Okay, so I think this is also a 2000 watt PSU, mining cave PSU, 100 to 250 volt. So I'm curious to know if that will work on 120 volts. Okay, I guess we'll try that later. All right, another legendary mining frame, the Veta frame. Look at this, black, very hard to build this mining frame. Man, I'm feeling nostalgic here. This one I used to use for my 6 Radeon 7s. And there are two 1200 watt PSUs. These are the EVGA Platinum P2s, I believe. and utilizing an ASRock H110 motherboard. Man, that brings me back. That seriously brings me back. H110 Pro BTC Plus. I have not played with that motherboard for a long time. Okay, let me just quickly take out this Mining Cave 1. We'll put the A3070s in there right now. Man, these cards look awesome. Blower style 3070s. Alright guys, so now that these are okay, gonna have to retire this Octominer X8 Ultra for now. I'll probably have to come back to this during the summertime. Okay, so this is all good. Now I need to build some more here. So I was just eyeing this other mining cave frame I have here, and this also has a 1600 watt PSU. So what I'm thinking, I have some RX 5700s. I'm just gonna get 6 of these and let's place it in here. Yeah, this should be a good little heater, hopefully. There's no fans or anything, so this should be good. All right, I'm gonna put them in here. 3, 2, 1. Okay, wanted to document this, but there's one riser here. It looks like it's burnt at this part here. And when I look at the other ones, they're not as brown. Right, other one looks just fine, but this one looks kind of brown and black around it too. So I think this riser is not good. I'm gonna replace that. Okay, 6 RX 5700s are in the 6 GPU mining cave frame. I had a little issue, well, not really an issue, but I thought I could use a GP riser into the like the existing screws, and apparently it's a different size. So just to show you guys the comparison here, so you can see the difference there, right? It was a little bit more to the right for the right screw hole into the mining cave frame. So that's too bad, because the mining cave risers are a lot shorter, or in depth it looks like. So anyways, okay, I think that's it for now. Actually, no, I want to build one more. I have a couple of 3070s back in the basement. Let's just choose around, you know what, let's try the Veta frame there. I believe that has a 1200 watt PSU. And then I'm going to have to bring all these this rig and this rig over I gotta format the SSDs. Definitely needs probably a newer version of Hive OS, so I'm just gonna use Balena Etcher, all that good stuff. I'm glad I have a AMD rig actually, because 5700s, I could always test them out in future videos and stuff, so I think it's great that I have one of these AMD rigs that I'm gonna bring over, and not just all, you know, NVIDIA GPUs. Actually, you know what? I am gonna bring eventually my 6600 XT, the mining cave tower, all 6600 XTs. I don't think these are gonna produce a lot of heat. Actually, if I just put my hand over it, like, I don't feel any heat from these 6600 XTs at all. And actually, just to give you guys an update, in the barn, it's 49 Fahrenheit or 9 degrees Celsius in here. So it is extremely cold. And this S19 J Pro the fans are actually really not that loud. Anyways, I'll see you guys in the basement. I gotta move there, finish the other rigs. Alright, okay, so these are the 5 rigs, open air rigs, I'm gonna bring to my new house. Hopefully these 5 should heat up my place. If not, I'm probably gonna have to build some more open air rigs. Maybe I can build the 24 A2000 mining rig again. Oh, this thing is just sitting here wasting away, so maybe I could do that later on. Alright guys, so I need to populate the 3060 rig in the 6 GPU mining cave frame, and then I need to get that one 3060 Ti, the white Zotac. So let's just do that right now on this guy right here. Here we go, 3, 2, 1. All right, that one's good. Okay, now the 3060 Ti rig, here we go. All right, there we go. Man, I love this white rig. Do some of you guys remember this rig? White motherboard, white CPU cooler, white like ATX PSUs, 850 watts, 2 of them, and 6 white Zotac 3060 Ti's. Just awesome. Obviously with the red USB cables for the risers. Okay, all right, one final open air rig to build here, and this is gonna actually take a little bit because I need to take out 6 of these 3070s, okay? A couple of Boomstar, 4 Boomstars, and the 2 Zotac Amp Hollow editions. Gonna take those 6 and populate it on this Veta frame. This is nostalgic. This really brings me back. I really hated building these Veta frames. I know some OGs out there that have these. You guys can probably relate back then to building these. I don't think many people sold these back in the last bull run, like in 2021. These were like pre 2020 or something. So I did sweat a little bit. I could not find, it took me a while to find the extra PCIe cables for this 1200 watt Co-Link power supply that I got from mineshop.eu. And yeah, this is a really nice PSU, so hopefully this should work. And let me just see if this actually runs on 120 volt. Yeah, 100 to 240 volts. So that should be no problem on this 1200 watt for 6 3070s. And we're coupling this build with a Gigabyte GA270P-D3. Another legendary mining motherboard. I hope this thing still works. It should. Okay, guys, take me a while to build this, so you guys will see it ready in 3, 2, 1. Such a beautiful rig. It's been so long since I built an open air mining rig. I've been too spoiled going with Octominers, as most of you guys know, but man, it's been nostalgic. It's been awesome to finally build an open air rig all over again, and just understanding the, you know, PCIe cables and risers and USB cables, motherboard like this. This is just, I forgot why open air rigs is awesome, because the way it looks, you can see the GPUs like this, and I just like admiring it like this way. This is so cool. So much better. So much better. Okay guys, I'm gonna leave this video like this. I am going to now, I'm gonna do another video about configuring all of these rigs. We're gonna show you guys the hash rates, and I guess the biggest thing for me, I wanna make sure that all of these rigs work before I bring them to my new house, because in case some parts, or I don't know, some GPUs, risers, or something doesn't work, then I can easily change it here, because I have all of my, I guess, parts and resources and whatnot, risers and everything all here that I can easily replace. So stay tuned. We're gonna try it out on, I guess, 120 volt power, and see if those mining cave power supplies will work. If they don't work, then I might need to change them all out for like ATX style power supplies. So, all right guys, thanks for watching. Let me know your thoughts. I love this. Let me know your thoughts of how these look, and if you guys are heating your house with mining rigs, like open air mining rigs like this. All right, I'll see you on the next one. Have a good one. Peace out.